The ban on minority and women players in early golf history. Golf has a complicated history when it comes to inclusion. For decades, black players were outright banned from many golf tournaments and private clubs. The PGA of America didn't officially allow black players until 1961. Women, too, were excluded from most professional men's tours and restricted in club memberships. This created a lasting image of golf as an exclusive, privileged sport. It's only in recent decades that golf has started to become more welcoming, but these bans shaped the culture deeply. Think about how this legacy still influences the sport today. Surprising, right? Grounding your club in a bunker. Here's a common trap for new golfers: touching the sand before you swing when you're in a bunker. Sounds simple, but many don't realize just how strictly this is enforced. Grounding your club lets you test the condition of the sand, which can give you an unfair advantage. The penalty? One stroke added to your score. It's a rule designed to keep the game fair, but many amateurs get caught out on this. Improving your lie. You're not allowed to improve your ball's position by moving leaves, pressing down grass, or bending branches near the ball. The reason is simple: it preserves the natural challenge of the course. Imagine if you could improve every shot just by fixing your lie like a video game cheat code. It'd be a completely different game. So even if it looks like a tiny change, it's a no-no and leads to penalty strokes. Using unauthorized distance measuring devices, tech is everywhere now. Smartphones, GPS watches, laser rangefinders. While these can help you play smarter, many tournaments ban using them unless explicitly allowed. The strictest events still rely on pace of play and player skill rather than technology. Pros have been dinged with penalties for using unauthorized devices, so it's a serious deal. If you want to avoid getting flagged for tech, double-check the rules before your round. Altering your ball or equipment. Changing your ball or clubs during a round is considered cheating. This could mean scuffing or marking your ball to affect roll or trajectory, or bending your club shaft to alter its dynamics. Not only does this break the rules, but it's also seen as dishonorable in golf culture, which prides itself on integrity. If caught, you can face penalties, or worse, disqualification. Slow play. Penalties. Golf isn't a race, but taking too long over your shots isn't tolerated either. Slow play penalties exist to keep the game flowing and respect other players' time. If you take too long repeatedly, referees can issue warnings, penalty strokes, and even disqualification in rare cases. Pro tours and clubs have gotten stricter with pace of play rules recently because no one enjoys being stuck behind a turtle. Number 7. Wearing banned apparel or accessories. Rules around apparel might surprise you. Certain courses ban metal spikes on golf shoes because they can damage greens. Some high-profile tournaments enforce dress codes strictly: no jeans, specific collared shirts, and limitations on hats or gloves. Wearing banned gear can result in warnings or penalties, so it's smart to know the rules for the course or event you're playing. Illegal practice swings or ball drops. Even practice swings have rules. For example, swinging your club and hitting the ground in front of your ball improperly can be penalized if it improves conditions unfairly. Dropping your ball back into play also has detailed rules now, like dropping from shoulder height, not waist or hand level. It might sound picky, but these details matter because they keep the game standardized globally. Moving your ball. When not allowed, you can't just pick up or move your ball whenever you want. Except for certain exceptions, like when marking your ball on the green or identifying it, moving it off your spot can lead to penalties. It's easy to forget in casual play, but in tournaments, it triggers penalties. So always be careful when handling your ball on the course. Playing from outside the teeing area. Starting a hole means teeing off within the designated box. If you take your shot outside that area, even a couple of feet, you get penalty strokes. This might seem strict for beginners, but it keeps the game fair and consistent for everyone. Using non-conforming equipment, golf clubs and balls must meet strict standards set by governing bodies. For instance, oversized drivers or clubs with illegal groove patterns can improve performance unfairly. Using non-conforming equipment can lead to penalties or disqualification. Many players don't realize how technical equipment rules are until they get caught. Always check your gear against official standards to stay safe. Improper ball marking. When your ball lies on the green, you mark its position with a small marker before picking it up. That's fine and required. However, if you fail to do this correctly or move your ball without marking it, you can get a penalty. Sounds minor, but accuracy counts in tournament play. Rules on putting. Putting comes with its own etiquette and rules. Grounding your club behind the ball or near the hole when not allowed, or intentionally distracting your opponent during their putt, can lead to penalties. Golf demands precision and respect, especially on the greens. Limits on caddies and coaching. Golfers can't get coaching during a round whenever they want. Advice from caddies is restricted by rules to keep the playing field level mentally as well as physically. If you get illegal coaching, penalty strokes can be added. It's a subtle but important part of fair competition. Celebration conduct. Golf is all about respect and decorum. Unlike some sports where celebrations run wild, golf encourages quiet acknowledgement. Excessive celebrations or disruptive behavior aren't just bad manners, they can lead to warnings or violations of etiquette rules. Keep it classy. Golf has a lot of rules that might shock or surprise you, but these bans keep the game fair, respectful, and true to its traditions. Which golf ban caught you off guard the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from you.